Disclaimer, the comments made in this video are intended for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend anyone.
Welcome back to When Woke Women Attack and Instantly Regret It, the series where feelings throw hands, logic gets evicted, and free speech is treated like contraband. First up, nothing says tolerance like tackling a preacher mid-sermon because free speech only counts when it's their speech.
Can you stop? Can you stop doing that? Can you stop doing that? Stop being intolerant. Stop being intolerant, man. You're being very intolerant, man. Man, you're being very intolerant. Man, you're being very intolerant.
I've had enough of
Man, you're being very intolerant.
Then just walk away, ma'am. Walk away then. Walk away.
Yeah, stop. You're being very intolerant, man.
I've had enough of it.
Then just walk away.
Why are you? You're gonna hurt somebody because you're tired of what you don't. Man, you're very bigoted, man. Get away from me, yeah. You're very bigoted. This is why.
The preacher opened his mouth, she opened her fists. One came with words, the other with flailing arms. And yet, somehow, he's the one accused of spreading violence. If irony had a face, it'd look exactly like this scene on the sidewalk. Moving on, she brought a pride flag, forgot the pride, and used it as a medieval weapon until the cops showed up.
Embarrassed to mention it.
Is your wife still over there? Yeah.
Bye-bye. Have a fun trip.
When your argument runs out of words, just turn your flag into a weapon because nothing says love wins like attempted assault. Honestly, it's the kind of logic only modern activism could produce. Silence the opposition, then cry oppression on the way to jail. Next, threatening to murder a public official over metal detectors is apparently the new definition of peaceful activism.
The driver seemed fully aware of my presence in front of the vehicle and proceeded to drive straight towards me.
Like physically harmful?
Yes.
Physically?
So let me get this straight. Metal detectors are violence, but murder threats are empowerment. That's not civil rights. That's stand-up comedy. The only thing more absurd than her rant was watching her insist she wasn't guilty while the cameras played the receipts. Up ahead, puberty blockers are super safe, says the woman hiding behind a crutch while failing Science 101.
So, puberty blockers are super safe and have been used by doctors for a very long time for kids who have like girls who get puberty way early, like 7-year-olds who start to have their period.
Precocious puberty, totally different than giving it to kids who are being lied to and told that they have a gender identity that's different than theirs.
They're not being lied to, they just need to, it's very traumatic for kids to have to go through to go through puberty whenever. It's super different for kids to have to go through puberty, and that's why.
Do you think puberty is a medical condition or something?
No, I mean I guess technically everything's a medical condition,
is that right?
Isn't it? Because
and you're a nurse, or what do you do here?
I'm not going to talk to you about what I do here, but I.
Radiation therapist, got it.
Yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't flip it over. Yeah. So I help treat cancer, and I treat a lot of kids, and I guess you're not really you're not here to listen to science.
No, I'm here to have conversations. I would actually like to ask you a few honest questions, if I may. I'd like to know what it is to be a transgender child. What does that mean?
To be a transgender child is just to be a transgender anybody. I really don't want to be in anything that means.
All right, well, if we're talking on film.
I don't trust that you're going to have
I'm not going to edit anything. It's just going to go straight up. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. I've had probably 20,000 of these conversations, and I have yet to be able to get an answer to the question of what does it mean, for example, for a girl to be a boy? What does that mean?
It means that whenever somebody is born, a doctor looks at their genitalia and then assigns them a gender, and gender is a society-based thing. And so, this person might have all of these parts but wants to express themselves in a different way, or feels more feminine than masculine, and wants to express themselves that way, and uses uses gender as society has like incorporated it to do that. And so a transgender child is just a child who already knows that the assignment that they've been given doesn't match with how they want to express themselves. And I'm not a transgender person, so I can't really speak to that experience, but I'm married to a transgender person, and she's amazing. She knows exactly who she is, and you know, she just didn't have the vocabulary to describe what was wrong whenever she was younger, and it would have made a big impact in her life. And the reason that she is alive today is because she's gotten gender affirming care. So it's life saving.
Yeah, that's what I hear all the time.
Yeah,
Yet there's no studies to show that suicide rates decrease by sterilizing children. Can you show me some of these?
Yeah, I could show you some of these. Yeah,
okay.
There are lots of studies that show that gender affirming care reduces suicide rates.
Yeah, like what? Can you name one?
Can you name one?
No, I can't name one because there aren't any.
No, there are.
The only studies we actually have into suicides are with the adult population. There have been no proper studies done with kids. And with the adult population, the most comprehensive study we have is out of Sweden. And it shows
that one's been debunked, though.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
How so?
Because
which one? Do you even know what one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do, because
what am I gonna say?
One study that people like you keep throwing around.
Oh, yeah?
Because
what about the one that came out of Denmark about 2 months ago?
Because it confirms your bias. I don't see. Well, since you brought up Sweden one, I don't trust that you have like really good. Like I don't trust that you're like actually looking for the fact, because.
Okay, well, why don't you send me the facts later when you get home? You can email me chris@billboardchris.com and you can send me the facts.
Because the one from Sweden wasn't even like.
This was less an interview and more a live demonstration of what happens when activism meets reality. She couldn't explain what it's like to be a trans kid, couldn't name the studies, couldn't process actual evidence. But sure, let's trust her with the scalpel over children's futures. Brilliant plan. At the dinner table, she ordered water for the table and delivered it straight to his face.
You can't work a job because of your dog separation anxiety. At that point, you are not going to survive in society. And there is no budget I can make.
And my therapist has come to the recommendation not have a direct boss.
Girl, you're not gonna survive. Everyone has a...
Throwing water doesn't make you powerful. It makes you clumsy with tableware. Arguments require words, not beverages. Watching her splash around like that, you start to wonder if emotional maturity comes with a do not microwave warning label. In the world of modern dating, 3 baby daddies and no job somehow adds up to wanting a loyal provider.
How many children do you have?
3. And 3 baby daddies and they all gangbang.
So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays.
Loyal to what end? Like a husband? What are you talking about?
I want a husband. I want to get married, have kids.
Why,
I want to live in a house.
Hold on. You're 39 with 3 children, right?
Yes.
Okay. You already have kids?
Yes.
How old is your youngest?
3 years old.
Well, you want more children?
Of course I do. I really want 6. Is something wrong with that?
What do you do for a living?
I get EDD. Is that, I
don't know what that is.
Unemployment.
So you're an unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man?
Yes. I want somebody that's going to help me. Like, you don't think that I could get that?
It's called Jesus.
Sorry, but you don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is going to love me?
It's called Jesus.
Huh?
Jesus.
So basically you telling me to call on Jesus.
And a therapist.
And I thought you was, well, can me and you be together then?
The math doesn't add up. 3 baby daddies, no job, but somehow she's holding out for Prince Charming. Spoiler, he's not riding in on a white horse. He's sprinting away with both sneakers untied. Loyalty isn't found in the clearance bin of responsibility. Over at Pride, the preacher tried to talk while she tried to shove, proving free hugs now come with profanity.
We're just coming to preach the gospel, and that's no. You can't touch our stuff.
Take your
off my grounds.
God bless you.
Go.
But we're not going to do that.
Go. You're creeping out people trying to use our bathrooms. Go.
What?
Our bathrooms. These are our gender neutral bathrooms. Get the f away from them.
Oh, God bless you.
God bless you. No. They paid. You did not pay. Would you like my security guys to give you a hand, escort you to where you need to be?
No. Legally, they can't escort us where we need to go.
Legally, you can't be here. We paid for this. I don't believe in a God that makes you treat people the way you do.
You don't even know me. You don't know how I treat people. Well, yeah. That's what Jesus said. That's a quote. That's a quote.
Go. Get out.
You're going to need the police if you want us to leave.
No, you did not pay to be here.
I'm not a vendor.
I know. Duh. So get out of my f***ing event. Go.
God bless you.
You'd think with all the rainbow flags flying, there'd be room for one man with a Bible. Instead, she went full security guard mode, minus the paycheck, the authority, and the self-control. Nothing like a shove to show just how loving the movement really is. On Piers Morgan's show, he asked what non-binary means, and she answered with the ancient art of awkward silence.
Well, Blair's a trans woman. Why don't we let her answer?
I'm also transgender.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm more so
which trans are you, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
non-binary.
What does that mean?
I'm a non-binary person. I use they, them person.
So
Sorry, are we going to spend... do we really want to spend the rest of this discussing my personal
You're the one who
gender
mentioned
journey?
it. I didn't even know.
Well, now you know.
Okay, so now I know. I'm just asking you what that means.
Like, do you really want to discuss this?
You raised the subject of yourself being trans. I'm simply asking
Can
what
I
does
finish
that...
my point?
No, wait
It's
one
always a
second. Wait
non-binary
one second.
person
It's actually really
speaking over a
interesting.
transsexual.
It's really interesting to me. You raised it, not me. I didn't even know. So now you've raised it. What does that actually mean? What do you mean you're non-binary?
Are you really, really just going to...
Can you explain
Are
it?
you going to cut Blair off now?
I'm just asking you to explain. I'll come back to Blair in a moment.
Well, you were the one that cut me off, sis. But I will say that.
Hang on one second,
anything,
Blair. Sorry, Blair, wait 1 second. I just want to ask, what do you mean by non-binary?
When I say I'm non-binary, I'm expressing my identity in a way that
Well, what does
I have a
that
right
mean?
to do. I'm sorry. It doesn't have anything to do with my
Actually, the UK
sexuality.
government now says that people are male or female. The British Prime Minister says people are male or female.
I don't think the UK government should have the final say on how I express
Well, they
myself
determine the
and
laws
how
of the
I'm
country.
treated.
I'm just curious what you mean by non-binary. What does that mean?
I'm curious. Well, firstly,
What are your pronouns?
they, them.
What does that mean? There's only one of you.
What does they, them... actually, they, them has been... The collective they has been used to refer to individual people for centuries and still is. So, I mean, if you don't understand basic grammar, that's on you.
I don't really understand.
I think you do.
I don't understand. I've got to be honest with you. I don't understand the concept of what non-binary means, or why you would use a plural pronoun to describe a singular person. That makes sense. To me, this is the problem with the whole woke thing. Is that it's inexplicable. Nobody really knows what it means. I don't know what you mean by non-binary they, them. There's one of you sitting here, and you look to me female. You're a female.
If you don't understand what non-binary means...
I don't.
Then I'm not sure you're in a position to lead a debate.
So just tell me. Tell me.
But if you can't explain it in simple language, then
what is it?
What's the point?
Well, explain what
I can tell you
non-binary is.
exactly what being a
means that my
transsexual
gender
is.
identity is something other than man or woman. I'm
But you
a
accept
non-binary
you're-
individual.
but you accept you're a-
I don't think that I'm here to discuss the contents of my
You
underpants.
raised
I don't think that's
this whole
appropriate.
thing. I didn't mention anything
didn't.
about what you were. You did. You said, I'm trans.
This has really become uncomfortably personal.
Has it? You said it, not me.
She walked onto the set ready to educate, but the minute Piers asked for a definition, it was crickets. Non-binary, more like non-explained. If you can't describe it without sweating, maybe it's less an identity and more a riddle no one asked for. Meanwhile, Grandma went full WWE promo on MAGA, proving anger management isn't covered by Medicare.
I don't know how much longer I can take this. You MAGAs. I know you don't live in Washington, D.C., and you don't care what's going on there. You don't care about the overthrow of everything he is doing. But it's here, and you gotta live up to it, and you gotta fess up to it, MAGA. MAGA!
She was supposed to make a point, but all I heard was a smoke alarm running out of batteries. Rage doesn't equal clarity, and screaming MAGA like it's Beetlejuice doesn't make the argument stronger. Someone get her a glass of water before the revolution. One woman got so triggered by a poster, she cursed, attacked, and stormed off, winning the gold medal in Olympic victimhood.
I walked by and saw your sign and it was harmful.
Physically harmful?
Very harmful.
You were mentioning human beings as if we're special. Are we special as human beings or not?
Over me so fast now.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing. So we're doing the same thing back to one another.
Because you're triggering a trans person.
You're trans.
Yes, that's why I said don't call me ma'am, you piece of shit.
Yeah, he's trans too, so we were having a respectful conversation. You see the difference? Yeah.
It wasn't, because I walked by and saw your sign and it was harmful.
Like physically harmful?
Yes.
Physically harmful?
Very puts you in hell.
You're not. You're just confused. You have a mental issue.
She claimed the sign was triggering, then proved it by detonating herself in real time. No facts, no counterpoints, just profanity and a quick exit. Somewhere, Hallmark is wondering when posters became weapons of mass destruction. Back at the podcast, she explained she can't get a job because her dog has separation anxiety, a career plan that's truly gone to the dog.
You can't work a job because of your dog's separation anxiety. At that point, you are not going to survive in society. And there is no budget I can make.
My therapist has come to the recommendation that I not have a direct boss.
Girl, you're not going to survive. Everyone has a boss.
Do you?
Yes, the audience.
Uh-huh.
I have a boss. The platform that I'm on, I have to follow the rules and regulations, or else no money. Every month it is getting more competitive to get a remote job. More people are getting laid off in tech, and everyone wants a remote job. You are competing with the top of the top of the top. In-person is what gets you an income next week. We can get you an in-person job because you're not.
Job, where am I going to put my dog for an in-person job? She has severe separation anxiety and she ate through my door.
You might have to surrender the dog if you cannot survive as a human being, because if you're not able to survive, they're not able to survive.
So now unemployment is a medical prescription for the dog. Imagine telling your landlord, sorry, rent's late, but my Shih Tzu needs me emotionally. Therapy may help the dog, but society still needs people who can hold a job without barking excuses. In a debate about equality, someone tried a little trick with their voice and instantly proved his point even more.
Any other takers on why women deserve less? Oh man, here we go. Okay. Hello.
Do I deserve more or less?
Are you a man or a woman?
I'm asking you. Do I deserve more or less?
Well, probably less.
Even now, when my voice is lower than yours?
Even less now.
They thought a voice trick would expose some deep hypocrisy. Instead, they got roasted twice in a row. When both your female voice and your male voice get rejected, maybe the problem isn't sexism, it's just you. Finally, a teen confessed he loves chicken nuggets, while the activist loved interrogations, turning McDonald's into the defendant in woke court.
Are you against animal abuse?
Am I against animal abuse? No, I'm not.
Why not?
It's not animal abuse, it's eating meat.
No, I said, are you against animal abuse? Can you answer a simple question? It's yes or no.
I already said no. Are you deaf?
No.
I said no at first. I said no because it's not animal abuse.
No, you're okay
animal
with
abuse
animal
is
abuse.
whipping people.
You're okay with animal abuse, are you?
No, I'm okay with them getting killed like that.
No,
and then
I asked you, are you against animal abuse? And you said no.
No, I said I'm okay with all this shit that you showed me.
I asked you, are you against animal abuse? Yes or no?
Are you against education because you don't know the difference between a pig and a lamb?
You literally can't answer a yes or no question.
I have. I said no many times.
Why aren't you against animal abuse?
I like protein and I like McDonald's.
Okay, so you're okay to abuse animals because you like eating animals.
I don't abuse anyone.
I literally just showed you slaughterhouse footage. Animals are abused in order for you to eat their body.
Imagine thinking you're delivering a moral masterclass, only to get bodied by a teenager defending chicken nuggets. She wanted repentance. He served her a lesson with fries on the side. Extra crispy. And there you have it. Until next time, remember, feelings aren't facts and tantrums aren't arguments.